and how like the more better players would take advantage of these new guys, and when Yusei Fudo played from what he said, Yusei Fudo played Starlight Road, not Solemn Mornings. So I'd be like, I'm glad to trade my $2 card for your 50, 70, 80, $90 card, whatever at the time it was valued. And then over time, even like when I was a scrub, like I got beaten the crap out of it. Like I would go 1-3. This was a 4-round tournament. I don't think I ever went 0-4, but I always go like 1-3, 2-2. Worked my way up to 3-1, 4-0 eventually. Like that's what I would and I made top 8. I'd make top 8. They were actually actually it took a little bit. Anyways, over time, like the bad Yu-Gi-Oh players will work their way up. Like I've seen this happen. New guys come, they finally work their way up. It takes them like 4 or 5 months. Cisco and Ian were the same way. They took about 6 months, 7 months to get like one of the top players. And he's saying how like once they realize they're starting to become better than the 75% players, they would start becoming like these cocky, immature people who would be like, "Hey, you're bad," and just being a crappy person. And then you see I've before I said I've been guilty of this, I've done it, and then karma hit me back. But you start lying to the ignorant players, and you would say like, "Oh, this card's worth like only 5," and then like saying that to like their Dark-Armed Dragon, or when that card was worth a lot. Like there was a rumor at the Columbus Regional, some dude traded a Ryza for a Dark-Armed Dragon. Like this was 4 years ago, and it was just $300 profit. And it's just like they would, and then there's another thing of like basically saying your card is worth more than theirs, and it's actually just not. And then going over saying there's more stealing at Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, and how he says he's talked to local store owners saying that there's more stealing at Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments than any other tournament. And I could probably say that I've gotten stuff stolen from me, like $500 for the stuff stolen. Pretty sure almost any person has gotten stuff stolen from them. They could vouch for that. And just overall saying that like Yu-Gi-Oh is just being, and well, I'm sorry, his main point is saying that like the environment is just not good for Yu-Gi-Oh, and like they just, how do we fix this? Stop like making it such a profitable game, and just getting rid of like the arrogant, quote unquote, he said, dickheadedness from all these players. I mean, I've been a dick to people. Like I'm not gonna lie. Everybody's probably been guilty of this. The profit making, there's easy ways to solve this. People like alternate reality games, whatever the heck they call it. I've talked to the vendor. Like, he goes to regionals. Like he owned like 21 potted dualities when they were 170. And that makes him able to control the card value. And it's just ridiculous what people pay for cards. I mean, it's not hard to make money off of any card game. And it's just like, cash is ridiculous. Like this past regional, I talked to him. Like when I was trying to sell my 3 tour guides, I was like, you know what, I want to play a better deck. This card's getting ridiculous. And I just wanted to see what I get. I was thinking 400 should be good. They're 150 a piece apparently. But I'll get to my next point. And I was like, he says, what do you want? I was like, I got 3 tour guides for sale. He's like, all right, what do you think you want out of it? And I was like, 400 for the playset. And he was like, I can give you 110. I was like, I'm not going to go 110 minus $40, even if it's a vendor, when he's selling it for 170. I hate vendors like that. And then later he just tells me that he's going to, up the price on the tour guides to about 200 for each tour guide. And Well, I better make this part 2, and then I'll make it. And how he can do that, and he'll try to do it because he is probably about, from what he said, he got like 21 more coming in, and I'll cut this off, make this. That's pretty much my basic point after that, and then I'll talk a little more prices and stuff, and so see you guys in a bit.